Come on. Sweet Jesus. Thank you. Come on. Hey, Denise. What? Nope. Honey, how did you share this? Okay, that does not answer the question. What? How'd you do it? Oh, honey.
Give me a second.
Oh, there it is. We got to go out and water. Okay. Oh, it's German. No, fuck off. The thing's gonna get broken. I do not have the fucking patience to deal with this piece of technology right now acting like this. No. Go on. Come on. I'm tired. The freaking muscle relaxers that they gave me made me tired. I'm answering the people on the chat. She said, I hope you're feeling better. I said, I'm tired. The fucking muscle relaxers that they gave me made me tired. All right. Okay. Let's go outside, shall we? See, what I don't understand about this back pain is that it hurts worse when I try to lay down. The doctor said that it's likely the process in laying down which triggers whatever nerve that's in there to start firing off, causing my muscle spasm or whatever is the back problem. And sake. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. You guys see me? I forgot that I was still connected to Wi-Fi when I went out the door. Oops. Get the water turned on. All right. So right now we have Denise, Lotus, Noah, and Danny Contreras. Okay, he's having some technical difficulties. Yes, we're gonna start off boring today, guys. What the fuck? Why? Oh, I know what that's from. That's my trash, guys. Gosh darn it. Welcome to the blueberry patch. We also have the pear, the crabapple, and the freaking plum tree. And I say it like this because I barely got to eat any of them. I didn't even know they were there. Son of a... Oh, all right. Here we are. Can't wait until it starts raining again. Motherfucker! Y'all need to pick one. I can't look like Ed Sheeran's dad and the grown-up version of Bobby Hill and Colonel Sanders. Motherfuckers gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Next you're gonna tell me I look like the dude off of Jurassic Park. Shit. We got blueberries that are actually falling onto the ground now because we haven't come out here and picked them. Whew, that's making me a little distressed. Lotus again? No. You need to get yourself one of those portable chargers. That's what you need. My phone's dying again. Lotus. Hey, Joseph Minifield. So these are thornless blackberries. We got to come out here and start picking them big time because they are falling off the vine, which is weird. I thought the deer would be loving the shit out of those. From now on, when you hop onto the chat, you should be like, Lotus, did you get your charger? Is your charger in your hand? Charge your phone today, Lotus. Oh, fuck. So the muscle relaxers that they gave us, well, gave me, should last up to 8 hours, which is just enough for me to get some decent amount of sleep. There you go. Can we not fight? Jesus. Plants are fucking crazy. Look at it. It's fighting me for control of turning this fucking... nozzle right here. Means that there's tension on the hose. The opposite direction. I just want to get my watering done. I don't need to fight with nothing. No, it really irks me about the whole being injured thing is it got worse after we decided not to go and exercise more. Like, fuck is that about? I go and I take time off from my exercise regimen and my body's like, it's not enough. You still exist. You still exist. Let's go and put you through a little bit more strain. Fucking being human. Swear to God, guys. Swear to God. You were mortally wounded. Sir, what happened? How did you get a shard of glass in here? First of all, that's not mortally wounded. Mortally wounded means your ass is dying. Now, unless you got yourself a case of tetanus and don't have a tetanus shot, that ain't no mortal wound, sir. Like getting shot in the chest. That might leave you mortally wounded. I can't win either way with this hose. I was just like, oh fuck, what did he do? More importantly, how is he still messaging if he's mortally wounded? Did he just get in a car accident and he's just like, you know what? Last thing I want to do. Go onto my buddy's YouTube. Over exaggerated. That would be a funny fucking way to go. Just like, was he trying to get a hold of somebody on his phone? Cop goes and scrolls up, realizes that you were on freaking YouTube during your last seconds. He's like, no. He must really like this content creator though. Well, better now that I have muscle relaxers. They really do the trick. The only problem is they make me super tired. So I'll take them like not long before we go to bed, and it gives me about 8 hours of relief. And in the morning, I'm going to be taking some other pain meds to kind of combat the symptoms. Tomorrow what I'm going to do is probably take pain meds and I'm just going to start walking the dogs if the weather permits me to, because sitting down seems to make my back worse. Any kind of, this is fucked by the way, any kind of relief on my back. Sitting down, laying down, for some reason it seems to impact whatever I've got going on in my back. The doctor said that it's probably triggering the nerve that's back there to go off. So it's essentially a little bit of hell on earth, because when I try to relax, I get fucked up. But when I'm up and moving around and constantly doing stuff, I don't have much of a problem. And I'm just like, that I fucking hate being human. That's literally the worst. That's your body saying, well, no relaxation for you today. You can eat a dick. Alright. Oh. Oh. See, it doesn't even hurt to bend down. It doesn't hurt to pick things up. But existing on the couch, rude. Now you guys can see me, right? You see what I'm, the watering and everything else like that. You're not just listening to something on a black screen. I can't believe how green these are getting. During the winter, we might actually have to trim to make them more accessible. I don't like trimming live limbs. Because you're taking nutrients out of them later on, but the walkway is not clear. We got 7 likes, what the heck? My people must love me. There we go. And of course, my job didn't send anybody in to cover day shift, despite the fact that I asked them to. They asked me if there was somebody that could cover, and I said, yeah. The other security guard for morning shift, he usually would cover. And apparently when security got there in the afternoon, there was nobody there. I was just like, so did you just ask me for no reason? Jesus. Alright, we got 3 people back in the chat according to YouTube. I got a feeling that like 4 of you have been here most of the time, and YouTube's just not giving me real information, which does not surprise me. It is YouTube. Pretty sure it's just run by bots at this point. I didn't even try sharing the YouTube the old-fashioned way. We just went and used other devices to make sure we shared it to everybody else. Something we're dealing with YouTube recently, a new development, is the fact it will literally kick me off of my original stream when I try getting back onto the YouTube live stream to reshare it again. So I don't know what's going on with the system, but those who are in control of it need to pull their heads out of their asses, because that shit is obnoxious. Creating a platform for people to use that people can't use when they're trying to share the platform to other platforms. See how that don't work? See how maybe that might be a problem that needs to be rectified? An issue that needs a solution? Because I drank too much water. Oh my god. More importantly, why does it look like I've got 15 holes coming from down there? Oof. Somebody call a doctor. There was something not right about this. Like, oops. Had myself a little bit of an industrial accident. That toy I bought off of Temu was a little bit too much for me. Doctor said I'll never recover. Alright. Now again, nobody's really answering this, but you guys can actually see what's on the screen, right? I was connected to Wi-Fi and then it hopped off the Wi-Fi and it got all janky. So I gotta ask, so I know that you guys aren't like frozen, some shit like that. Oh fuck, I don't want to break branch. I hate to have to back out and come back on, because that is what's causing me. Alright, good. Because that is what's causing me to lose my ability to come back onto the live stream. Is backing out, refreshing, and then coming back in. For some reason, when I do that, YouTube kicks me off my own stream. I can only view it from outside the stream, and then I have to create a new stream, and it's just like, son of a... The beautiful part about having come in here and cleaned out the inside, this whole place, by the way, for those that are new here, this interior was completely over encumbered by English ivy. It was just everywhere. So I went through, pulled that out, clipped out all the blackberries. Now we can water 3 sections over if we need to. It really helps hasten the overall experience. Make sure that everything gets the water that it needs, and now that it's cooling down a little bit, and the sun's setting sooner, we don't have to go and spend as much time making sure that everything's sopping saturated. If I watered my tarantula cages this much, I tell you, I would have so much mold in my tarantula cages that I would start having asthma issues. Alright, so we're coming all the way over here. There's another opening. It's pretty tight. Look at this. There's another opening through here. So, you can just... if I can remember how to do this. Water all of this. Oh, not this stream, but there are some berries that we need to tackle. We still got new berries coming in. Look at this shit. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah. They're not coming in as thick, but they're still coming in. Right now we're doing basic care. We water every other day, unless it's super hot, and then it's every day. Like I stated before, it's been in like the upper 70s, which is not bad. 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Not Celsius. We would be on fire. No. That would be cray-cray in a bad way. To fun connect the dots. Wait. Weed plants. Yes. You see, here, let's see. Do we have any? Yeah. So, if you look closely on the ground, that right there is English ivy. This entire area was completely covered in it. So what I had to do was come through and start pulling it out by hand. Unfortunately, amidst the ivy were blackberries, which tore me up pretty good. I stopped wearing the gloves with those because, well, they weren't really helping all that much. I thought I had the finger strength to weed those clawed gloves that you see people wearing for gardening. In fact, kind of a bitch when it comes to my finger strength, I must admit. Woo, we got 8 likes! I'm more interested in getting to those thornless blackberries. Picking those. Because they need to get picked. They're literally falling off the vine right now. Look at that. Used to be I could barely see between these plants. Now we got all this space. This is the good portion of fuck around and find out. Because the weeds chose to fuck around and they found out. And now we have bare earth that I have to go through and remanage. Have to go through about once every 2 to 3 months. It might be once every month, come to think of it, to go and reestablish and to make sure that various types of plants are knocked back. The bindweed is making a serious comeback around here since I have done all of this work. All of the plants that were competition for resources against the bindweed are no longer here. So the bindweed is taking off. Alright. You got poison ivy yesterday, Jace? Whew. That sucks ass. Yeah. That's one of the things that I don't miss about NorCal. Now, don't get me wrong. We have, I think it's poison oak out here. Poison ivy. Might be poison ivy here, poison oak in California. But getting that shit, if you go to scratch at the pustules, yeah, they pop open, they spread more of the oil, and then you deal with more problems. It was bad. It was almost as bad as dealing with ticks in California. Whoo boy. Nah. Yeah, I figured it was one or the other, but in any case, it was nuts. My brother-in-law, my sister's husband, I believe that's brother-in-law. He and my sister own property in NorCal, and they've been working for years to remove the poison ivy that is trying to establish itself quite heavily on their property and is trying to spread like wildfire. It's nuts. Here in Oregon we have sumac. That's some pretty nasty stuff too. I believe it's sumac. We also have stinging nettle. It's another fun one. You have to use brush killer. Well, what they've been doing is they take their the dozer that he owns, and they use it to scrape the top layers of the soil off to try to combat, and it kind of works. Kind of. Not the best way to do it, but because they don't want to use pesticides, not pesticides, herbicides, because they have a dog and cats that run the property. Can't believe right now I've got no pain. There is no pain. Do I trauma dump random people if you want to? I usually trauma dump on people that I deem have it coming. People who are trying to spread shit that relates to the trauma I have to dump. As for, do you do it often? I don't think you do. You've been on the group long enough that if you trauma dump, it's not that much. Furthermore, people, I swear to God, that is a way to, what is that? To intentionally set somebody off. There's a better word for it. But, for somebody to accuse you of trauma dumping, when you have to talk to somebody about stuff, and especially when there's somebody that dumps their trauma on you, I mean, it's ridiculous. In some cases, it's straight up hypocrisy. I may be accustomed to inadvertently committing to hypocrisy myself, but I hate it. I hate hypocrisy, and I hate those that do not understand that what they are trying to further is hypocrisy. Like, for instance, the other day, somebody was talking about how we should just accept that the government here in Oregon was literally trying to tack a fee on everything. And they were saying it was for the greater good, and they were talking about how taxes were there to help the poor. And I was like, it's like, buddy, that's hypocritical. You can't tax the poor into being rich, wealthy, or otherwise in good straits. That's not the way it works. You cannot continue taxing those that are already struggling and say that you are solving the problem. That's hypocrisy. You can't take from the poor to help the poor. I'm gonna just do it in the drive. And that's something that's currently getting a petition going to get our governor here in Oregon kicked out of office, is because she is turning our free time activities, like going tubing, going rafting, going on kayaks, utilizing a fucking state forest, going to state parks. She is tacking a fee on every extracurricular activity she can. They are taxing the shit out of tobacco. They are taxing the shit out of gas. They are taxing the shit out of alcohol. They are even taxing the shit out of marijuana. They are taxing the shit out of everything that you can do to try to relax when it comes to the current conditions that we are all facing. They're going to tax the shit out of it. Or tack a fee on it. And then they're going to tell us it's for the greater good. And all I can say is that every time you tack a fee on something and there is no change, there is no betterment of mankind from that fee or that tax, then that tax needs to be removed because nothing changed. It did not do its job, and if it's not going to go where it's supposed to go, then it should not exist. Because it's fraud. It is fraud. That our government, doesn't matter what side you lean, because I've seen Republicans doing the same thing, when you go and you tax a fee, tack a fee, or put a tax on the people and nothing happens, you ought to go to jail. And you ought not have a spot in the government. It's fraud. Yeah, no, they tax marijuana out here too. I don't think Columbia County got taxed because of the way the government handled it at first. But for the majority of Oregon, yeah, marijuana's taxed. As somebody who recently heard about the new policies that they passed when it comes to recreation on the waterways, this ain't it. I'm dumbfounded, flabbergasted that our government could get away with that, because it doesn't matter whether it's Democrats or Republicans. Pretty much all politicians utilize the same verbiage to pass the legislation that they want. They promise to better the environment, better society. They promise to protect us, utilizing the funds that they will acquire from this new tax or fee. And then once they get what they want, they turn around and ignore us until the next time they want to implement a tax or fee. Never had alcohol. Now, it's fun for a while, but alcohol, depending on your dependency on the substance, it can destroy your life. I was headed in a bad way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly the best right now, especially with my back being the way that it is. But alcohol was setting me on a track to ruin my life. I would have lost my wife. I would have lost opportunities that I now have, including eventually owning the house that we're in right now. I wouldn't have any of those opportunities if I kept drinking. Probably wouldn't even have continued my YouTube if I had kept drinking. I think these are crab apples. I'm not sure though. We shall see. Alcohol is one of those things that you very well can get addicted to. And you gotta watch out, because addiction is just a good way to wind up in bad straits. Now, what you all have been waiting for. We're fine. Oh. We are at 35. I should probably plug the knife up. Shut up.
As you're coming in here, can you check Wolf's dish? See if he ate anything?
He barely ate anything.
Wolf, go eat your food.
He's like, you narc. Alright. has anything to do with you. Swear to God. Alright, so let's get these bracelets off. That's what I heard. Someone's in Texas.
Isn't yours also in Texas?
Is theirs also in Texas? Yeah, I haven't done antidepressants. I have done, I believe it's trazodone. Used it for sleep medication.
So I currently take.
I have tried Ambien. That was a trip. More so for my ex than for me. You see, she had a bad case of OCD, and one of the side effects of Ambien, depending on how your body interacts with it, is that you take it and you'll do shit. Basically, what is that? It is it's where you have a lapse in memory. What is that called? Amnesia. She gets short-term amnesia while on Ambien, and she's got OCD. So one day, she decided while on Ambien, she was going to go and clean up and reorganize the room. She gets everything done. We went to bed. And then the next day, I wake up to a panic attack. Because this individual with OCD forgot that she went and cleaned her whole ass room and reorganized. So nothing was where it was supposed to be. Oh dear God. That was rough. That was a rough period. I don't know. Where is me, miss? Got 11 likes. Woo, woo. Now, normally I don't, share in fond memories with exes because I consider all my exes to be in one way or another crazy. But, well, maybe not all of them, but most of them to be crazy. And, yeah. There was one time I thought I was going to get hot and heavy with one. She tied me to a weight bench. Very good knottage, by the way. Tied me to a weight bench and then just left me there. Terrible. That is terrible human behavior. All right. Now, let's start looking at some spooters. And I got my finger in the Vaseline. Unfortunately for this critter. It is feeding time. We did not go and get crickets. Where are we going tomorrow? We're staying in town, aren't we? We should have gone and got my meds so we could get crickets. Because the tarantulas like crickets more than they do the roaches. Maybe tomorrow I'll work on getting that other roach container. Yeah, no. When I tell you what? Ha ha! When I tell you that they're crazy, I'm honestly not joking. Freaking. Okay. So this tarantula is our green bottle blue female. Let's see if she'll eat. Now, because we're giving her a roach, Oh.
Oh, yes, a good one goal.
Come on. Oh, she is taking her sweet ass time. Come on, you know it's there. You're literally watching it move. Hey, Pancake. Girl, you are driving me absolutely nuts. Eat your food. You will get mod eventually. You will. Come on. Oh my lord. Eat your food. Eat your food. Eventually, Jace. What are you waiting for? Alright, well, we are going to... No, no, no. Eat your food. Eat your food. We're going to try. She seems to like the crickets, too. Tomorrow I'm going to work on getting the roaches a better cage. There we go. She might go back. We can try getting her to eat now, I suppose. You okay, honey? Oh, geez. And we forgot to put the rats in to thaw last night, so we got them in this morning.
No, not like Pullman.
on.
Not be this hard to beat. One. Two. Should already be done. Come on.
Come on, I'm trying to get this right. Where? Gotta find the tongue. Come on. Okay. Come on, girly. We bought her. Are you gonna eat that roach? You gonna grab it? She's bought. Though if she was caught in Oregon, it wouldn't be such a problem either. You're all right. Are you serious? Alright, she might be back out hunting later. Well, it wasn't too expensive for us. Although I have seen some pretty decent prices out there. Why are you asking? You want to get one? I suggest you go. I believe they're on sale in Morph Market. Let's see here. Fuck off. Dude. Come on. You're a reptile breeder? Well, unfortunately, here in Oregon, unless you have yourself a wildlife, oh, what is that? I'm trying to remember what it's called. You can own one southern alligator lizard in your house, but if you go 2 or more, you've got to have yourself a license, a wildlife license. So, at least that's what the law said that I read here. Can we not? How do they not have those for sale on there? I freaking found it on. Holy cow. Well, most of these on here are boreal alligator lizards. They have a calico red abronia, but they range as low as $700. No. And they go all the way up to $3,500, $400, $1,000. Look, I love alligator lizards, but there is no way on God's little green earth that you'd get me to pay anywhere over $200 for an alligator lizard. That ain't gonna happen. I know that the overhead for taking care of alligator lizards is a little bit more substantial than the overhead for taking care of snakes, but they're alligator lizards. There is no freaking way. I did not pay that much for an alligator lizard. Just trying to think the guy that got it. No. I did check the laws. Huh. But ain't no way. Like I said, I checked the laws. You're allowed to have one per household. 2, you got to get a license. However, if I'm not mistaken, the license required is not that expensive either. So if I wanted to start potentially breeding them, I could go and get myself one of those licenses.
And where would you do it?
Where would I do it? Here, of course, obviously. The clutch size of alligator lizards is not that substantial. There's no fucking way. There's got to be some form of highway robbery right there. Whew. Alright. But no, I'm probably not going to go and breed those. Oh, come on.
I'm hoping that adding the spicy ketchup and the horseradish together will add a different dimension of spicy and not just rely on powders for my meat. I started a food blog about 3 years ago, and I have about a little over 300 ingredients to buy, and I absolutely love it. Hopefully, I'm going to make great meals so I can keep those ingredients.
So, Jace, what is the name of your breeding business?
I make this dish every time differently because they pick out ingredients to add to the dish. I hope this person has that visual instinct that's good combination.
Okay. Come on. Okay, what the
middle of the day? You shouldn't be drinking that much.
Are you serious? Fuck off.
All right, the next animal that we have. Mrs. Critter did not hurt my back, Alf. Shut the fuck up. I somehow hurt my back. I still don't know what that's about. Look at that. So this is our Theraphosa apophysis. It is a terrestrial tropical New World tarantula, typically found through Brazil and Venezuela. They are primarily viewed as insectivorous. Is acting real pre-molt every day, bitch. Oh, God. Oh, she ate 2 roaches. She'll probably eat the next one here in a little bit. Like I said, the alligator lizard, Rex, tends to enjoy crickets more than she does roaches. I think it has something to do with the close quarters inside the roach container. Not bad. I didn't see the picture of your recluse, but your widow is always impressive, Alf. If I'm not mistaken, brown recluse spiders are visual hunters. What are you trying to do, child? So when taking care of... Hold on. When taking care of any species of tarantula, it is wildly important to understand the environment in which they live in naturally in the wild. The Theraphosa apophysis. I didn't see a picture, Al. Listen, Al, if you're sending me pictures during the live stream, I'm probably not going to get it. Oh my God, come on. Can we not play this game? Oh. Maybe the back pain is stress related from trying to deal with all these electronics. Oh my God, I
You know the
gave...
best way to cure it?
Throw it at you?
Not use them. I thought that was a good answer.
No, it's not. I did not see it. I slept most of the day.
How are you feeling right now?
No, my back doesn't hurt yet. Come on. Your message was removed?
Did you eat your food, Wolf? Don't come over here trying to get treats from me. Yeah, I gave some food to the other dogs. Your food.
Ha! They removed my message.
Which one?
The one that I sent where I was calling out motherfuckers who were posting shit supposed to. Freaking, I kid you not, Facebook is... Oh my God. It's gonna snap this thing, I swear to God. Oh, that is just...
Am I going to fucking just like stop this? I feel like I need to fucking stop this. Like why would anybody just sit there and watch this? Is that right? Why I don't like this. If they just allow him to cut his throat, I'd be like, why? I wouldn't do that in real life. Like if I were playing a DMD game and the freaking DM situation, I'm like, yeah, no, fucking strike him, you know?
Are we seriously going and doing this? I swear to God. This tablet's not long to live if it refuses to do what it's supposed to. Oh, wait. Apparently it is still there. Then what did it remove? Huh. Alright. Whew. Dinner is shooting through me like crazy. Alright. So I got distracted. It happens a lot. My bad. When it comes to when it comes to taking care of tarantulas, any animal really, before you get them, you need to do your due diligence. You need to go through and research the animal to make sure that the conditions are preferable for said animal. You don't want to go and put them into an environment where they are going to be consistently stressed out, because if they're consistently stressed out, they're going to have a very tough time. That reminds me, I've got to go through and pour water into snake cages to boost humidity levels. You handle the Theraphosa. There's no way I'm going to handle that Theraphosa. She is so prone to defensive behavior that if I were... Well, now he's eating it.
Wolf, come here. Right here. Sit.
She's so prone to defensive behaviors that I would probably get bit, probably catch an urticase. Have I seen it? No. Did she just get something off your plate?
No, she grabbed it right out of my fucking hand.
Duchess, get in your kennel.
Wolf.
Why are you holding both of them at the same time? Don't you worry about possibly having
Bad girl, Duchess.
having interspecies violence occur?
Bad dog.
In my opinion,
Duchess.
like handling one at a time, probably ill-advised considering one's a recluse and one's a black widow.
You
No.
stay.
Get back in your kennel.
Duchess, get in your kennel. Why do people have to yell at you to get you to listen?
No.
Get in your
Duchess.
kennel.
God, the dog does not listen. It's only getting worse.
Jesus. No, Oliver, I'm in a pissy mood and you're just like, oh, now is the perfect time to go and get attention. I love you so much, human. No! I'm in a crappy mood. I don't want to pet you. But couldn't confess earlier. Unfortunately, well, actually, fortunately, to be frank, I'm married. So, unfortunately for Alf, but fortunately for me, I've already got a ring on my finger. Alf, you're gonna have to call out whatever date plans you got going, because I won't be attending. What, the booty homie thing? Terrible. We are in fact not homies like that. No. Hey, Mimi! It's terrible. We got 13 likes! Mimi, I know that was you. Thank you! Nope, sorry. Are you fucking kidding? kidding me? Oh, yep, nope, that did hurt. That does not fucking happen. And how dare you rhyme, sir? All right. So, I'm afraid to freaking mess with it because I know that if I exit out and then get back on, it might kick me off the live. That's the only way. Oh, wait. No, we're back. Sort of. All right. So these are Monocentropus balfouri. We have our male here. And our female here. Would you quit being a glitchy bitch? Yeah, just gotta be careful, man. The whole having both of those at the same time, not good. You can't catch me. We turned off the lights. So we have our female right here, waiting probably for a less mature male. Look at that. Probably also waiting for food, although the last time I threw food in there, she ignored it. What? We can't. Remember? Because we didn't get them out in time. We have to feed them tomorrow. Oh. The male is meandering around. Critter Mimi wants to see that pic of my spiders. I just saw the pic of your spiders, dude. Alright. So care for these guys is pretty straightforward. They are an arid. They usually spend the majority of their time on the ground. They like to have a drier climate. They do have venom that's a little bit harsher than many of the New World, that being because they are Old World. Yeah, Alf went and shared photos on the Discord. Some no-no spiders. One black widow and one brown recluse. Both of which can have some pretty intense consequences if they do manage to bite you. Tis crazy. So, of course, just like with any other species, well, I'm only in DMs, not the server. Isn't that because they gave you a hard time in the servers? And I have... It's okay, Denise. We'll win you over. Start buying tarantulas soon enough. Oliver, you're not going outside yet. No. No. Don't Don't look at me, and then when I say no, look at your mom. And she's not going to give you a different response. Little fucker. Oh, God. Girl, what are you doing? Oliver, get out of here. What are you? You're fine. I'm fixing your cage. What is going on here? Stop acting so defensive, child. I'm just fixing your cage. We really need to start building more cages ourselves. These freaking glass and plastic cages that you get at the stores are fucking ridiculous and stupid. All right, please. You have the water over there? Okay. So this is our beautiful little Habana. She has heavily webbed up her cage. I don't know if that's in response to the baby cricket she's got in there, but it's looking like, as somebody might say, it's beginning to look a lot like fuck this. Webs everywhere. Look at that. It's just a blanket of bullshit.
That just no.
Hi, girly. She is an absolute unit, and her cage is still fairly moist, so I'm not too worried about her having not enough humidity. This is a tropical terrestrial tarantula, typically found in the rainforest of the Brazil. She is like size of my hand, size of the tarantula, just beast of a spood. Now, of course, tarantulas aren't actually spiders, and spiders aren't actually tarantulas. True spiders differ from tarantulas in one main way. Tarantulas tend to have 2 pairs of book lungs, while standard spiders have 1, I believe, which, generally speaking, is why tarantulas tend to get larger than their spider counterparts. It's due to the fact that they are taking in more oxygen, giving them the ability to grow larger and to sustain themselves at that size. Which begs the question, how the fuck is the huntsman spider in Australia so fucking big? That monster is actually leg span with longer than my gal here. Not going to be as heavy, but it's going to be larger in overall size. How? More importantly, why is it whenever I see somebody that lives in Australia come across one of those spiders, they're just like, oh my god, where did this thing come from? Somebody please come kill it. No. Huntsman spiders are an incredibly fortunate animal to have around. You're very fortunate to have huntsman spiders because they can kill not only insects, but at that size, they could probably go after mice. So, it's freaking crazy that people are just like, oh, we gotta get rid of it. Give it a space. Make sure that you go and give it the respect that it deserves. Oh, let's just take one last look at her. She's starting to move around the cage. Look at that monster. She's so big. Oh my god. Alright. What time is it? 9:36. Alright. We won't get done too late tonight. Duchess! Oliver, out. Come on, both of you now? You both know better. You get in trouble every day for the same damn shit. Go. Get out. Oliver, get away from the door. No, you're not coming this way. No. Get away from the door, go that way. All right, Durs, thank you. There we go. You're all right. So this is our Asian forest scorpion. You can see that her size is starting to reduce. She's actually digesting all that food that she ate. It's a little bit different than what I expected, considering the way that tarantulas tend to handle their food. I swear to God, when it comes to tarantulas, they will sit there and they will eat, gorge themselves, get fat, and then they'll molt. There are some tarantulas we own that seem to defecate a little bit, but generally speaking, the size stays the same until they molt. However, with scorpions, their weight fluctuates similar to that of everything else in the animal kingdom, like snakes, for instance. They'll fill themselves up. Are you serious? Okay, I'm starting to see the little webs again in the soil. So the question is, where the hell is the spider that's putting those in there?
Scorpion. That's special. Oh, I clicked on him, and apparently, instead of clicking on him, it had clicked on the little globe right behind him, like he wasn't even there. And so my attack attacked globe instead. So that's nice, you know.
Sounds like this.
I don't understand, guys. I really don't want to have to go through and clean out that dirt all over again, but if this persists, I might not have a choice. Alright. You're worried about the spider in the cage? Yeah, me too. I'm not seeing, what gets me about the whole thing is I'm not fucking seeing any kind of like a hole where the webbing's gonna go to. It's just laden across the cage here. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. What the hell? Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see one little dot right there by the... Here, let me... Look at that. There's fluorescent shit in the cage. That is wild. What the hell? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go through and stir up the dirt again. Is that it's got to be some sort of terrestrial spider species, because I'm not seeing any sort of arboreal behavior up in the corner of the cage. If that's the case, we need to go and assess the general area. Like, there's even webbing all the way over here. I don't understand. It's all the way across the cage now. I just don't understand. Okay, so I wish I knew there was a little plate thing that goes on the bottom of the pan cam that we've got. If we can keep an eye open for that so that I can set that up, the scorpion cage, that would be great. Because otherwise we're not going to get a good look at what's going on in there. I do not understand how we could be missing something that substantial.
What are you looking for?
There's a plate that goes on the bottom of the panorama cam that we have from the Wise camera system that gives you the ability. Yeah, the Wise camera
I
system.
thought it was on the E ones.
Oh.
I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
But yeah, we need to find it so that I can set the camera up inside the scorpion tank and see if we can get a look at this little shit that's in here.
Signature sandwich, East Coast. What's more essential than Thanksgiving? I've got to make gravy, so I grab the turkey stock. I'm going to do a aioli with the cranberry sauce.
You're fine. Here. Stop it. Are you literally hanging on? Buddy, just move. Come on, move. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Should I go behind you instead?
Sorry. I think we only have one brick of dirt left. If we have the money for it.
You usually get your normal paycheck
Okay. Count whatever account you did is banned, LOL. Oh god. Alright. Come on, fucking stop. Alright, camera here. And we're gonna set it up on the top of that cage, just hoping to get some sort of look at what's in there. Yeah, Mimi is not having the best time when it comes to that particular social media platform. I mean, it's kind of like TikTok is for you, well, not for you, for Geo, that freaking Discord is for me. I don't even know how you get that bad on Discord, because there have been things that I've seen shared on Discord that are absolutely like appalling. By the way, one thing that my wife got me while we were out over at the Vernonia Friendship Jamboree was foam nunchucks. So my less than lethal arsenal is slowly growing. Oh, yeah. Instead of having a life led, having joy spread, you opted to act brain dead. While you could reconcile with lives you've defiled, you choose to act in a vile style as you spread wild images foul under proof that you're a child. You've not got a lot of maturity to spot in this plot you brought. You do your best to invest in a nap we professed as less to impress than a fat man's hairy chest. Yet you press this quest on every guest as if to molest our minds that stress you should give it a rest. You won't amaze, start a craze, or get praise as you hate. That's the shit that they're sharing. The admins gaze upon what your whore delays and makes your ways a brief phase as your displays cause dismay every day. You're maligned kind and have my mind inclined to shine a fine light on how asinine a blind the admins are to find this aligns with lines they assign to keep things benign. It goes to show that those who compose rules will let those out to grab God knows whose hoes impose woes. Every night, it's the same sight despite problems brought to light, as admins fight to ignore what's right, though it might smite the plight destroying delight. Freaks who seek to show cheek so the weak might sneak to a site each week and leak information that will make life bleak. It'll feel surreal when they seal the deal and steal information revealed. Went to get your poll swole and found their whole goal was to have your bankroll stole. That's what I shared to the group. And then I got a notification it was taken down, but when I went to go and check again, it's still fucking there. So, that's something. I have fun with poetry. Alright, so next up we have our white knee tarantula. She's still to the back of her cage. Just chilling like a villain. See a little gnat there. Kind of got herself propped up. What the fuck? Guys, am I fucking off my rocker? There's a motherfucking plant in my motherfucking tarantula tank. So her cage is still looking fairly moist. We're not going to overdo it. We're going to let her just chill, let it dry out a little bit, see if she'll come out after it does so and start webbing up. She's still pretty pissed off because we went and cleaned out her cage. She's not one to enjoy that whatsoever. So, God, my phone is really warm. Here, put that up on there. Oh, you want me to type my handle here? I don't know if that's a good idea. I think that maybe that might not be the best idea because we don't know who's watching. And Lotus could get some weird message from some weird person. We need to be advised on stranger danger. Keep ourselves ready for anything. Still can't get over one of the last things I had to endure over on TikTok when I was still going live over there. Oh my God, there was somebody that was hitting on me, somebody that hitting on my wife, somebody that recommended a threesome. That was wild. So this is a Lasiociano sazamai, a tropical terrestrial tarantula out of South America. They do have urticating hairs, although this one's urticating hairs are almost gone. So he decided to throw them while we were trying to get him situated in another cage. He got out, went underneath the table where the dog kennels were, and then proceeded to throw hairs in my face. Used them all up. And somehow I was fortunate enough not to get nailed by them. Oh, that's my wife's case. My case must be in the other room. Yeah, I'm scared too. I know some shit because I have seen some shit. People online have shown that not everyone is inclined to be benign. Many people you find are asinine, if not straight up malign. All kinds of unkind behinds out there. So, you got to be aware and you got to be cautious. This is our other Lacioceano sazamai. This one's abdomen is chock full of hair. He's got plenty of abdomen size, which is great. In my opinion, that is one way to discern whether your tarantula is going to be around for a long while or a little while. It's a little bit of spritzing here, a little bit of spritzing there. Care for these guys is pretty straightforward. It's just like every other tropical terrestrial tarantula that we have in our collection. You want to make sure the heat doesn't get below 75 for very long. You don't want it to dip towards 60 at all. That can kill your tarantula rather quickly. Keeping the ground moist will keep the air humid and will keep your tarantula happy. Unless your tarantula's name is Charlotte, and then apparently she likes to have it semi-arid. Mostly tropical, semi-arid. Because why not have a finicky tarantula? Glad that this alligator lizard at least ate 2 of those roaches. Maybe once we get them into a different container, the flavor will improve.
Hopefully what?
Hopefully once we get them to a bigger container that's cleaner, their flavor will improve and she'll like to eat them a little bit more.
What are you eating or orange?
She ate 2 of the dubias. She wasn't the happiest about it. To get our cricket colony to grow, we would be well off. So this is our Harpic pteropodripes. An adult male tarantula who is taken to sitting in its den. For an adult male, after dealing with the Lacioceano sazamai adult males, I find it a little bit odd that this critter likes to go and spend so much time in the den. When in most cases, male tarantulas will go and wander looking for a female within their enclosure. It's very peculiar. Could be that his environment does not quite set him off to do that. Could be the wrong time of year. Because, see, Africa. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the areas that they're from are south of the equator. Oh, geez. You're going to have people do math? I guess.
This cage
Oh, yeah.
right now.
I can set it up.
Nope, that's fine. I thought you still had a couple more to go on. I wouldn't have started yet. Hey, you're being nice. I drove you to the hospital at 3:30 in the morning.
Wow. For those that don't know, I'm in playing with my somewhat dog-friendly nunchucks. Wow. Poof.
I don't know how he feels about that. His
Whoa.
tail is soft.
Wow. Oop. Oop. Made specifically so you could walk somebody and it's not going to hurt too bad. Yeah. See, this is what you need when you're trying to practice. That way, when you clock yourself in the face, yeah.
Still might hurt though. Hit yourself in the nuts.
Yeah.
Please don't try. You would just be stupid if you tried. Can I get a water from you?
Critter, why are you crying? All right, so these. Oh shit! Quick, before she lays it. Somebody's got an egg case coming out of her dear ear. There are so many molts in there. Yeah, it is time for me to go focus on cleaning that out. She is just okay. Come here. No, she's horny. We have got to get her a male. She is ready for the baby making. I just dropped food in front of her. She did not want the food. She's in the mood
For a dude.
for a dude. There we go. Wonder if he's got any sales on male Balfouri. I'm gonna reach out. So these are dubia roaches. They are a tropical roach, mostly terrestrial. They like to live under things. We feed them fish flakes to get them vitamins and stuff, vitamin C to boost their behavior, so to speak.
Libido.
Make it so they want to go to Pound Town. She's acting interested, but she's tapping so much. Gotta do something. Wolf, get out of here. Oh, did we lose a leg? Love to hear their excuse for their bad behavior. Tell me we make it go from 14 to 13. Come on now. Why don't you come out here and tell us? Yeah, that was me. Boo. Uh-huh.
Who said that?
Freaking Lotus. She took her life away. So rude. Ugh. All right. I don't think we've shown the kitties today.
She said, just kidding, she didn't. Oh, you baby. Oh, he looks sleepy. They've had a rough morning day.
Give my baby. Listen to him purr.
Of course, I grab mine and he goes straight for my necklace. Ow!
You want to show him on the live?
Say hi to mine again. He's getting fixed in a week from today.
Enjoy your nuts while they last, kid.
And Dutch is getting spayed next
Sit
month.
down.
Still can't get over how big he is.
And he's not done growing, is he?
Oh, no. He's only like, what, 4 or 5 months? 5 months, I would say.
Boop. Let me see this one.
He's like, hey, no necklace.
Now you smell like vanilla. That's weird. That's weird. Why you smell like vanilla, baby?
Hi, Oliver.
He's such a little floof ball. Whoop. You.
He's already the
What
size of
do
a
you
small
want?
little cat.
Yeah. Vitamin C is also good at...
You are not
Preventing
about to
scurvy.
fucking yell at me and tell me that you need food.
You literally spent all afternoon avoiding it, and now that you've eaten it, all of a sudden you're hungry. Give me that tail. You've lost all tail wagging rights. Ah!
There we
Wolfie.
go. Try your back.
We're back to 14!
Go to bed.
Wait. Nope, it's still in there.
My
We'll
first
see if she
fish
takes
came.
it, honey. Look at the Balfouri. Like, she walked away, and now she's walking up to it, but I think it's because she thinks it's a tapping tarantula, and she doesn't know how to play it out. I hope she eats it.
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
shit. Can you, do me a favor? Get on your phone and pan the camera around to her.
I don't know.
You don't
Wait.
know.
Remember for a little bit, it was telling me it wasn't.
All right, so these are orange head roaches. Oh, yeah, that felt amazing. These were sold to us as a feeder. I'm pretty sure somebody sold them to us just to get them off of their hands. Because this species does not reproduce like...
Oh, God.
What can I say except you're welcome? For that nastiness in the air.
Is she eating it?
Not yet.
Okay, it's kicking in.
It's about time I got some payback. Just ripped ass, and my wife is like, oh my god. Raise these, but we are raising them up into adulthood and then just kind of culling off the population. We're trying to prevent them from reproducing. All of them are juveniles as far as I know. Yep. No adults that I can see. So, if you're hungry, child, Oliver, you're in the middle of the walkway. Where'd I put those notes at? Oh my god! All right, hold on. You guys have got to see this. Let's see if if he does it again. All right, you ready? Whoop. Look at the cat. Whoop, 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 whoop. Huh? I think we found a new cat toy. Ha! Whoop. Whoop.
No, I'm not paying attention to you. I'm not happy with you.
Goofy kitty. Honey, did you see? Look at this.
Yes, I saw.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Can you get it? Can you get it?
Go to bed.
What they need to do is make one of these that's got fabric instead of needles, so when the cat grabs it, it's not gonna rip chunks off.
Ah, fuck! He was following the thing. Oh god, now he's gonna try to get it. It's like, where is it? Did you already water and feed it?
Oh, I didn't put water in their water dish. Only mildly important. Oh, can you go and kind of wipe out the inside of the mixer bowl there so that we can go and give the snake some water? I gotta give everybody a little bit of water today.
Can you do me a favor? You done with that?
What?
You know that Amazon box over there?
Yeah?
Can you put that on the table? I need to get into it.
Alright. Yeah, see? No freaking back pain. Reach down and pick that up. It's fine.
You got back pain right now?
No, I said no back pain. But apparently when I try to lay down, it's all fuckered up. Hi, baby girly. We're going to go and introduce some water into your den. Look at you. You're all right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. You're fine. Okay, no water over there. You're fine. Good girl. She's startled now. Fuck. Alright. Looks like Mochi. Oh, he needs water too. Hold on. Alright.
Serious, dude.
Mochi needs water poured into his cage too. Oliver, you are laying in the middle of the freaking room. Oliver, get up. All right. All right. Little guy will get his water tomorrow. He's still got plenty of humidity, I think, in his cage. For tonight, at least. Come on. That's right. I want to see you, buddy. Dovey! Dovey! Hey, get down. Yes. Then there's Oliver. Then there's Duchess. Oliver. All right. You guys,
Go to bed.
stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.